Hello, this is ADnD 83, and today I decided to make a video about my D&D collection. I have played Dungeons and Dragons for 20, 30, who knows years.
I'm old!
And I've gotten a little bit of a collection. It's not as grand as probably a lot of other people, but you know, it's mine. We're also going to enjoy it while I do some spring cleaning. And the natural light, spring is calm, and stuff like that. Now the reason why I'm doing this spring cleaning and also this video is first off content, but also I'm getting older.
I'm old!
I am being nostalgic. I'm not sure if it is childish, stupid, not that I really care. I'm getting so old that I don't really care whether I'm childish anymore either. I wanted to have a look at my collection to see if they have any value. That's one of the things you can talk about in the chat below, is whether or not any of this has any value. And also another philosophical question I wanted to reflect on was, does a game with wear and tear increase the value, or does it decrease the value? I think we know the answer to that, and that is decrease, right? Right? But to me, this has history. You know, the wears and tears tells a story. Feel free to debate it in the comment section below. Should it look mint condition, or should it look like it's been used? Yes, let's start. Also, yes, we'll do some spring cleaning while we look at it. Some juice for cleaning. We're gonna have a look at some this D&D 2nd edition and I guess 5th edition, and there may be some guest appearance by 3rd edition. And of course we're gonna be nostalgic and talk about things the way things were, and also some experience I've had with the 5th edition, which that's probably one of the reasons I have nostalgia now, is because I've been playing 5th edition with some, believe it or not, friends. I got friends in this world. Actually, my wife has friends, and then I inherited them. So I put this in 2 piles, books and boxes. So should we start with the books? Yes, why not? The first one we don't really need to clean at all, because I just bought it a couple of weeks ago, which is the Player's Handbook 5th edition. Brand new. And if you watched one of my other videos where I talked about this one, which I bought on Amazon, and it came rather dented, as you can see here. This one was bought in a store and thus looks perfect, right? So I think I'm gonna go. That's one of the beauties of having bad experiences of buying things online, is that you actually start buying things in stores, which you ought to do. You ought to do that. You should support local stores. Okay, so you see this looks brand new, because it is. And the thing I found most interesting, it's kind of weird, is that this area here has like some other texture, which I thought was weird. I actually thought something was wrong when I took it out of the shelf. It's like, what is this? But it's like another texture than this. Why they chose to do that, I don't know, but it's nifty. 2025, it looks like this one is from. Brand new. And then it's this book right here, which also is brand new. And the main reason why I bought it is because I am a Mystara fan. I'm a AD&D Mystara fan, which, believe it or not, actually matters. I joined a Facebook group, and it's really clear that there are outspoken purists in this field. I really seem to think that AD&D, with these things like this, was really bad. But I bought it because in this one there is a chapter on Mystara and also R on it. I haven't actually reached that point yet, but that was the plan, to read about Mystara and look at the art from Mystara. Should be around the corner. This is Dragonlance, I think. I asked a family member that I actually was the one who infected me with Dungeons and Dragons fever, and I wonder if he had any of that. Here's Mystara. Look at this picture and look at this picture. Get it? It's the same picture. I had a family member. That actually infected me with Dungeons and Dragons fever, and so I asked him if he had any of his old Dungeons and Dragons things, so I could buy it from him, preferably for close relation prices. And you know what he said? He threw it all away. So it's all gone. We may return to that later when we reach my pile, see what he had and compare it to what I had. The next one is the Dungeon Master screen. Yes. I remember that the Dungeon Master screen came sometimes with the campaigns. But with Mystara, it did not come with its own Dungeon Master screen, so I had to buy a separate one. It came with an adventure. I noted I have ADHD, and as a child I behaved like a person with ADHD. Sometimes I even threw things out because I'm not going to use this. Threw it away. And it came with an adventure, Terrible Trouble at Tragedor, which of course has been thrown away a long time ago. Because this was the main reason I bought it. It was the Dungeon Master screen, and I even put some tape around it to the edges, so it could keep it, so it wouldn't get ruined. And you can see here there are some weird marks. I have, as you see, a cloth, but I'm not sure I'm gonna dare use it to wash away this, because I'm afraid I will also wash away the print, especially this part, this is smooth. This is less smooth. What is the English terminology? Well, you know what I'm saying. This probably would deal with a moist cloth. This may not, because it's less. It's not this type of cardboard. Also, here is some blood. No. Probably not. I don't know what this is, to be honest with you. Coffee, chocolate, something. Something. Yes. I may, if I can find a Dungeon Master screen of better quality in second edition, I may do that. I may buy that. The next one also show signs of some ADHD issues. It's the Monster Compendium Annual Volume 3. I may have had it in the bathroom or something, because it's got some, cracks and scratches, you know what I'm saying. You see this? That's one of the good things of having a spring light. It's just very clear to see all those things. It's still readable. It isn't even yellowed, but it is creased. And this was bought randomly. I went to the nerd shop, looked for things. Oh, I want that one. I have no idea the price for it, because this is of course priced in. If it is priced at all, yes, it's priced there. It's priced the English, the English and American price. This was of course bought in Norway, so it probably was slightly more expensive here than in the country of origin. I have 2 of this, and again, yes, really bought just because I wanted to buy something in the nerd shop back in the day. We have this one, the Castle Guide, advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd edition. Dungeon Master guide, so it's rule supplement. Don't ask me why I bought this. Same as this one, you know. Went to the nerd shop and just wanted something. Impulse buying. But I kept it, you know. But it's not really thoroughly read. Mainly just looked at the pictures, I guess. I was not a very bright kid, I think. I have to be honest with you. I was a nerd, but I was not the smartest nerd in the school, if you get me. There are different types of nerds, and I was one of those nerds that, of course, I really enjoyed nerd stuff, but I was the lowest nerd in the hierarchy. I didn't know a lot about other stuff than fantasy, and I was a dreamer nerd. We probably one day we may have a list of different types of nerds, because there really are different types of nerds. You have the tech nerd, you know, he really knows a lot about tech, and then there are other nerds that are really concerned about other nerdy stuff that isn't really based in fantasy, like ale brewing or bicycling or sports. You have sports nerds too. But I was a fantasy nerd. I had my head in the clouds, that kind of nerd, but not very bright. No, not school savvy at all. And I also liked that it had like this silver shine to it. Yeah, but it's not a book I really thoroughly read. I read it some, but not a lot. So I bought the Dungeon Master screen for the 3rd edition too. Or actually, I don't know if you care, but it was actually bought to me by some other person in a nerd shop. And this is all that I have left. I don't know where the 3rd edition screen went. Perhaps we'll find it here today. I doubt it. But only the thing that went around it. Perhaps we'll have a break now and make a video 2 and perhaps 3, we'll see. Okay? Just to make great content for my channel. So yes, this is a nice place to have a rest. Yes.